I went into the consultation with Dr. Vera expecting him to kind of say that we were just going to be putting in teardrop implants and making the pocket that I already had a bit smaller. But because my chest is actually quite long, it meant if he did do that, I would have left quite unhappy because my boobs would have been smaller, but because of the teardrop shape, they would have looked saggier. So it wouldn't have actually made me too much happier, obviously, in the long run, and I wouldn't have had the results that I wanted. So in order to get the natural higher look that I wanted to achieve, he actually had to do a donut lift, which is where they cut around the nipple and then put the implants in from there, while actually making my whole capsule smaller. So it was actually quite a long and complex surgery, but he managed to pull it off. The quality care of hospitals here in Phuket is great. All the staff are so kind and come within seconds, they're already in your room. Whereas at home, like we do have good hospitals, don't get me wrong, but the facilities aren't as good, they're not as big either. So it's actually nice to be in a hospital for a few days and actually have a large enough space that you can kind of walk around and you don't feel trapped like you're in a hospital. It's more like you have your own suite here. My recovery so far has been quite difficult. Obviously going into it, I thought it was going to be worse than my previous surgery, being a revision surgery of course, but it was really hard, like moving around, things like sitting up to eat at dinner and that kind of thing. I found really difficult during the first couple of days, but it seems to be as each day goes on, it gets a lot easier and my recovery is going really well so far. The hotel that we're staying at, the Amari in Phuket, has been like beautiful. I can't imagine anywhere better to be actually recovering. They've got 3 different pools you can relax at, a bunch of different cabanas, there's awesome locations that we can take Instagram photos at, awesome restaurants, like everything is perfect there. I could not think of a better place to be recovering. And it's cool that it is in Phuket because once I'm feeling a little bit more mobile and that, we're going to go and explore Phuket a little bit more. I'm feeling really positive about choosing CosMediTour to go through for my surgery. Their staff have been amazing from the beginning. From when I first started emailing them, they were really informative, they've been really helpful. Being here, they've even sent messages just checking up on me to make sure I've been okay and everything's gone smoothly. They've just been great, they've been so professional and I could not recommend a better agent to go through. I think this surgery is really going to affect my life in a positive way. So I'm a swimwear model and having like strange shaped boobs that aren't in proportion with the rest of my body really had its toll on me. I was always editing them, I was always asking photographers to edit them. I never felt really confident just in day-to-day activities either. At the gym and that kind of thing, it was really uncomfortable for me because my implants were so big. So now having more natural boobs that are up higher, that are a lot smaller, I think it's going to really impact my life in a really positive way.